Here, coming back at you again with a reaction video. This time, it's going to be a reaction video to the trailer for the new, and I cannot believe I'm even gonna say this right now, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Before you ask, yes, this is real. And if any of you probably have social media or even YouTube, you probably already know that this is real. But I had just found this out because Nezed, I hope I pronounced that right. It's spelled Nized. He's a guy on YouTube. He mostly does Sonic movie related videos, but he does other videos too. Now, he recently posted a reaction video to this trailer. I didn't watch it because when I first saw the thumbnail, I thought, is this a joke? Is this some elaborate prank that he's pulling or something? Or is this some fan-made thing that someone made for fun? Because I'm thinking to myself, how do you make Winnie the Pooh scary? It's Winnie the Pooh, for God's sakes. I had to see this for myself, so I looked up the trailer, and now I'm gonna react to it. So, before I give my further thoughts on that, let's actually see this trailer. Let me see if the volume is up enough. Okay, good. Alright, let's give this trailer a watch. 3, 2, 1, go.
You know, you're the first person I ever shown this place to.
Why am I so special?
Because soon we'll be Christopher and Mary Robin. We should be close now.
We're not going to find them.
We will. Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, we were friends for many years, and they're out there.
Christopher, we need to leave. Now.
I really need to find out what's happening.
Is this for real right now? Like, seriously? What? Oh my god, no! You're kidding me right now!
This place is kind of cold. Did you say how's it cold? We need to go. There's the florist there.
Oh wow, typical.
There's someone else outside. What was that?
What is this? Like, for real, what is this?
We used to be friends. Why are you doing this, please? I would have never left, I swear.
Oh my god, are you serious right now? Are you joshing me? What? Okay, guys, that was the trailer, and yeah, I don't know what to say, but that's only because this is one of the single most ridiculous things I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, oh, okay, making a horror movie based on a popular children's icon, it's not a bad idea on paper. I mean, they kind of did this with the Banana Splits movie, and I know about the Banana Splits because even though they came out during the 60s, they were still on Boomerang by the time I started watching TV, which was somewhere in the 2000s, and I saw them. I didn't think much of them at first, but I figured, okay, you can make the Banana Splits into a horror film, do something like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of deal, which is what they actually did. Here's the thing. The Banana Splits movie was a horror comedy. I not only watched it, but I looked up information on it online. You want to know something hilarious? One of the people who wrote for the Banana Splits movie also wrote for Randy Cunningham 9th Grade Ninja. Yeah, that Disney XD cartoon. That's what told me immediately that nobody writing this movie was going to take it seriously. And that's what made it fun to watch. It was kind of like self-aware that it was ridiculous, but it just ran with it. This trailer, I did not see any hint of self-awareness or parody at all. Like, it was played so dang straight. Even the music was really straightforward and trying to be scary. Because usually in a horror comedy trailer, they would play some really, really funky, kind of inappropriate music. Like, it would be all really silly, letting you know, yeah, this is totally ridiculous and stupid, but we know that, and we're just gonna have fun with it. You know? Kind of like, what are some good horror comedies that are self-aware that they're being really ridiculous? I guess the biggest one that comes to mind to me is The Bride of Chucky. That one's a self-aware horror comedy, and it knows that its premise is really freaking stupid, and it just plays with it. Like, it knows it's dumb, and it just embraces that. But this, they're taking it so seriously. They really want you to find Winnie the Pooh scary. Like, no! No! Winnie the Pooh is probably one of the least threatening things I can think of next to, I don't know, Mickey Mouse and Wubbzy from Wow Wow Wubbzy. Like, seriously. If you told me you were gonna make a played straight horror movie about Barney the dinosaur, then I take you seriously. Because even as a kid, and even now as an adult, I still find Barney freaking terrifying. But that's because for different reasons. As a kid, I always was scared he was gonna eat me. As an adult, I kinda think he's some kind of creeper who likes to touch kids in that costume. Probably wouldn't surprise me if he actually was. But that would make more sense. Winnie the Pooh? The cute little yellow bear who lives in the woods with his cuddly little critter friends and hangs out with Christopher Robin and likes honey. I had books about the character when I was a little kid. If you remember those Leapster toys, those things that would help kids learn how to read, yeah, I had one of those, and one of the books that came with them was Winnie the Pooh. And the book was about him getting stuck in a tree hole, and the end, the tree hole was filled with honey, and he was happy about it. It's the silliest thing ever. Winnie the Pooh is not scary. How can you make a horror movie based on that and actually play it straight? I mean, if this was trying to be self-aware of the fact that, yeah, we're using a children's IP that is relatively harmless and silly and lighthearted, and we're taking it and turning it into something terrifying and spooky, but we know that this is really stupid, so we're just gonna run with it. We're just gonna roll with it. Like, there's no hint that they're not taking this seriously. They really are taking it seriously. I can't even imagine, like, how who came up with this idea? Who sat down one day and thought, you know what we should do? Let's make a new horror movie based on a popular children's icon. Okay, which one are we using? Winnie the Pooh. No, seriously, which one are we using? I can't even... How did that pitch meeting went? How did that pitch meeting went? I would love to be a fly on the wall during that pitch meeting. Imagine the look on the exec's face when the guy who pitched this and then was like, yeah, let's do this. So yeah, that's my reaction to the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie trailer. I mean, this hasn't deterred me. I will see this movie. Like, on the off chance it turns out to be good, then okay, that's great. Lord knows we need some more good horror movies nowadays, because so far, with the exception of a few, many of them have just either been remakes of older movies or just another retread of the Conjuring, Annabelle, Haunted House kind of thing, and that's boring. Like, there's legit only one horror movie that I really like that has aged well over the years, and it's The Messengers. But I've seen other horror movies that, at the very least, they're not great, but they at least try to give you something good. This one is really ridiculous and stupid, and it's probably going to be very ridiculous and stupid. I more than likely will be laughing my ass off while watching this movie, because, again, you cannot make Winnie the Pooh scary and expect me to take it seriously. Because all I'm going to be thinking in my head is, oh, Christopher Robin, hey. I can't unsee that in my head. It is the dumbest thing ever. But I will at least give this movie a fair shot. If it at the very least it's good, then I will grant it that. I generally go into movies with low expectations. I expect a C grade, and I'm pleasantly surprised if I get an A or a B. If this at least turns out to be a B minus, then it's fine. If it's a really good, well-written horror film, then I'll give it praise on that. It's just that, I'm sorry, never in a million years would I find Winnie the Pooh scary. I think there's a bunch of other things in this world that are far scarier than Winnie the Pooh of all things. So, yeah, that's my reaction. I hope you all enjoyed it, and, look forward to me. In fact, this idea is so ridiculous that I might even do a review of this movie after I've seen it, like I did with the Sonic movies. You know, not might, I will. I will do a review of this movie after I've seen it. Because I have to see this for myself to believe that it is real. I'm still not convinced that this isn't some elaborate joke someone's playing on everybody. But we'll have to wait and see. There's no release date as of yet, it just says coming soon, so we'll see. Anyway, this is Toshi the Panda signing out, everybody. Have a good day, stay healthy, remember to always wash your hands.